So you've probably been wondering if you should become a completionist. Well, in this video I'll share 5 reasons why becoming one is a good thing and what should you expect in your journey. Let's roll the intro. Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Vashral and this is Telplay. On this channel we share all kinds of things, gaming reviews, listings of games based on genres, recommendations, guides like this one, and so much more. If you're new to the channel or you're a reoccurring viewer that hasn't subscribed, maybe you want to help us out right now, it takes a few seconds to click that subscribe button, and if by the end of the video you like what I shared, you can drop me a like and help me reach out to other people who have been thinking to become completionists. Anyway, that's all I had to say about this intro. Let's talk about the good stuff now. The first reason I became a completionist is the fact that I get to fully explore the game. So what do I mean by this? Exploring every nook and cranny of a game world can provide a more immersive experience. When you play this way, you'll often discover hidden lore, stories, and details that you might miss in casual playthroughs. This can make the game world feel more richer and more alive. You're also capable of exploring all areas created by the developers, so you get to fully appreciate the world around you. So, to put this simply, I like to call this enhanced immersion. I know for a fact that whenever I am exploring and I'm trying to absorb everything in the world, I really like to take my time. So if you're the type of player that enjoys to explore and take its time to take in every single thing and look at the intricate details that they were created by the developers, then you, my friend, might be the type of player that enjoys as well to complete games. The second reason I became a completionist is because of value for money. Many gamers want to get the most out of their gaming investments, so completing a game in its entirety can be a way to maximize the value you get from a single purchase, as you'll spend more time engaging with the content and the features the developers have provided. Nowadays, games are more and more expensive and oftentimes they don't offer the same value for the money. I know this is just my way of valuing games, but when a game costs $100 and you get to spend 15 hours of gameplay from it, I oftentimes feel that I should have waited for a discount or picked a different game. This whole idea comes from my early childhood when I had no money and I had to play the same games over and over again, and exploring new possibilities, trying out new things, and overall feeling I got a good amount of time and value out of this game was worth my time that way. So if you're that type of player that feels the need that they have to justify every single dollar for every hour spent, then you might as well enjoy being a completionist. The third reason why I became a completionist, and you might want to consider it too, is because of achievements and getting satisfaction getting them. Achieving 100% completion can be incredibly satisfying. The sense of accomplishment that comes from ticking off all the boxes, earning trophies or achievements, and knowing you've done everything a game has to offer can be a powerful motivator for many players. This has been an important pillar in becoming one, because before 2019 I used to play games and either I beat them or dropped them midway. I would always feel I've not fully absorbed everything out of it. So I came with a theory that the game is completed when I achieve 100% completion on it. So since 2019, slowly I started completing games more and more. Knowing the game is completed, I felt a sense of satisfaction like never before. And uninstalling the game felt right because I knew I've explored everything and I've done every single side quest that I needed to do in order for me to enjoy the game. So I felt pretty much that I've finished one task and I can move on to the other. Fourth reason why you might want to become a completionist is because you accomplish a mastery of the game. Completing every aspect of a game requires a deep understanding of its mechanics, world, and challenges. This pursuit can help you master the game, making you a more skilled and knowledgeable player. It can be immersively satisfying to conquer difficult challenges and become an expert in a game you love. Sometimes some games are challenging challenging as they are. Like soul-like games or fighting games can require years of mastering its mechanics, and just because one type of game didn't click with you, yet you completed it, it doesn't mean you have to put yourself down for not being a pro player after completing it. Still, when you do play to complete games, you're more likely to improve and import those type of skills in other games from the same franchise or from different genres, therefore becoming a much better gamer overall. Fifth and last, it's all about the community and sharing your victories. Completionists often find a sense of community and share enthusiasm with others who have similar goals. They can bond over the challenges they've conquered, the secrets they've uncovered, and the achievements they've earned. This sense of camaraderie can enhance the gaming experience. On our Discord server, we have a close community of people that surprised me to find out that they also like to complete games. It's always fun to share our experience, frustrations with some games, and maybe even give each other a helpful hand or a tip. It's important to note that not everybody is going to enjoy completionism. Some players prefer a more relaxed, casual gaming experience, and that's perfectly valid. Completionism can be time-consuming and challenging at times, and it's not for everyone. You can still take more casual approach to completionism, but do know that completing and going over games the same way as you normally would as a normal gamer is more difficult. I get to complete and play less games this way, so you have to keep in mind if you want to become one. Ultimately, the decision to become a completionist should be based on personal preferences and the desire to fully engage with a particular game. As always, do understand that not every game you play should be completed. I know that I had to learn this the hard way, so take my advice. And also, if you want to watch some of the things like the videos where I shared about the backlog, you might want to keep in mind that aspect as well. So for example, if you're going for multiplayer games, completing them will take you thousands of hours to do so. So keep in mind that, because you have to value your time. So my advice is to value your time, how much time you spend in front of your computer playing video games, and if it became a problem for you, stop, reassess the situation and play different types of games or play your games differently. Now, this is just my way of gaming and a few others like myself. Being a completionist can become a chore sometimes, especially if some achievements are made difficult to achieve. But what do you think? Also, let me know in the comments which game have you completed that you're most proud of. Also, like previous video, I want to give a shout out to the Retro Den, who commented the following: amazing video as always. Personally, I always wanted to try out Dread Templar but never managed to. As for Forgive Me Father 1, played the first, even 100% it, but didn't really like it. He is also a fellow completionist that creates similar topics and videos on his channel, so if you want to check him out, feel free to do so. I'll put a link in the description below so that you can check out his content. So that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. In the future, I want to cover the cons of becoming a completionist and what you should be aware of. So stay tuned for that. As always, take care, stay safe, and happy gaming.